Yo, guys, Urban Bars brings you the best UK reactions to rap, hip hop, and urban music from all around the world. And guys, I've been banging on for month after month after month about the world debt clock and the national debt clock. And it's about time that we checked out a little bit more about what I've been talking about and what has been going on that me and my friends have been checking since even before 2016. Guys, I've recently purchased my magnifying glass, which is going to allow me to look deeper into some of these subjects and issues that actually need a light and a magnifying glass shined on them. And this is the case with the world debt clock. But in this case, guys, we are going to check out and get a little bit of background about the United States debt clock. And I think this was done a few years ago, guys. So this is going to be interesting. Let's check it out. The US debt.
Welcome to The Weekend with me, Steve Savant, host of the daily internet talk show, The Business Insurance Zone, and National Insurance Columnist. I'm out at a website that you need to visit, and it's called usdebtclock.org. You need to see this number, 16 trillion. We just crossed it about 3 or 4 weeks ago.
So that's the usdebtclock.org. And here he just said that we crossed the debt of 16 trillion. So this must have been done a while back, because I remember myself and my friend Elliot, we were looking at this in 2016 and we were counting down the days, the months and the weeks till the US clocked and surpassed $20 trillion. And we're talking even more than 5 years ago, $20 trillion. And here, guys, they're just clocking into $16 trillion. Sorry, I've got something in my eye. Apologies, guys.
16 trillion in debt. Look at our US spending right now. The budget is around 3.5 trillion, but we're only taking in 2.4 trillion in income, so we're really sitting with a deficit of about 1.1 million.
I think you meant 1.1 trillion.
When you break that down per citizen, that's $51,065. But heads up, almost half the country doesn't pay any taxes, federal taxes at all. So the actual debt per taxpayer is $140,000.
So back then, however many years ago this was, the average debt per person was 140,000 US dollars per person.
3 times that of the average citizen. When we look at these numbers, they're staggering. And in an election year in 2012, it's a huge issue. You need to walk out here, look at these numbers, and then when you go into the voting booth, make the conscious decision of which president is going to do the better job on this debt clock, which right now is completely out of control.
And what I love about the debt clock, guys, is you see it in real time. And guys, it's actually broken down just like a budget. Because what you can see in real time is you can see what the public and the national debt is, but then you can even see some budget items here like Medicard, Social Security. You can even see the schools, college debt, etc., interest earned, interest accrued, debt. And it goes on, guys. You can really, really study what is really going on in your own economies, guys, and where your money, where your taxes, where all of the money that you earn is being spent, or in some cases, wasted. And it's something, guys, that we should be looking at day in, day out.
Now let's go to the next page and look at 2016, the future election. But in the year 2016, look at the projections. I'm going to use 4 different projections on the usdebtclock.org. The Congressional Budget Office, the CBO, says that we'll be at $18 trillion. I don't know if the CBO has ever been right in any of their projections in any year since I've been around. The OMB, the Office of Management and Budget, predict we'll be at 20 trillion in 2016.
Whoa.
Then when I look at the GOP House Committee on the Budget, they say we're going to be at 18 trillion, very close to the CBO. But the one that really bothers me, and the one that has been much more accurate, it seems like, is the US debt clock itself. And at current rates, it projects our debt to be at $22 trillion by the next election cycle in 2016. Now I want to show you.
As far as I remember, from what they portrayed in 2016, the debt was was it in 2017? The debt had just gone over 20 trillion. So it wasn't 22 trillion, it's 20 trillion US dollars circa 2016, 2017.
Another site that you should really think about, because this site gives an all-in money cost of exactly our taxes, our obligations, our debts, and all the things that we've committed to for the next, whatever, maybe 3 generations. I'm now in the truthandaccounting.org.
Oh,
it's a great
this is
site,
new.
and it shows the official
Truthandaccounting.org. I have to remember that.
national debt similar to the US debt clock. It shows it again at 16 trillion. But the number that I want you to look at is this number right here. The truth is,
What?
all in commitments, all in obligations,
Whoa.
taxes, debt, foreign and
4
domestic.
times.
The number today
Nearly.
is somewhere around $70 trillion all in. It is an unsustainable number. It doesn't even look like a real number to us. This is what this election is about. It's about who is going to bring down the debt and bring our financial house in order. When you're thinking about going to the voting booth, remember usdebtclock.org and also go out to truthandaccounting.org and look at these 2 sites and make the best decision you can for our future, for the future of our children, and now, I'm sorry to say, with 70 trillion, the future of our grandchildren.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even know that site even existed, guys. So they're talking about 70 trillion. So not too certain about that. That's something that I have to get the old magnifying glass out and to actually have a look at and to study. But here in the UK, the national debt has never been as great as it is today. It is huge. I think we're the biggest in Europe. It is just ridiculous. And I have to be honest, I haven't actually checked it recently. I've just been so busy. So I need to get back onto that and check out what's going on here. So we're looking at the national debt for the US, which is just incredible. But the United Kingdom is fast on its heels, guys. We ain't ramping. We ain't ramping. We are going fast out of control. The wheels have come off the bus a long time ago, guys. So this is something I was saying, because when all these things were going on each day, they were frightening people with all the I can't even say that word, but the C to the O, you know, and it ends in, if you said David, just take off the first 2 letters on that. They were frightening us every day with those numbers. But where were the numbers for the national debt? Where were the numbers for the world debt? Because seriously, guys, we are heading for a crash. And it's unfortunate that we're not ready for it, because they haven't been prepping us for it. They've been prepping us for other things, guys. But the world economic is serious, guys. Serious. So I just encourage you all just to find out, do research for yourself. So check out this truth, whatever, but also check out the national debt and check out the world debt as well, guys, because it's something that should interest everyone. You should know where your money's going or where it isn't going. Guys, we're headed for a crash. And if we ain't prepared for it, guys, it's going to hit us. Yeah. So just here at Urb'n Barz, I keep talking about it. YT doesn't like me talking about it. I keep raising it because we're in a bad situation, guys, and all this other fluff and bluster around us is hiding us from what's going on in reality, guys. This isn't just a joke. This isn't smoke and mirrors, guys. We are in free fall. And we need to be ready for when we land and hit that bottom, because we're going to hit and we're going to jolt real hard. So guys, just check out the world debt clock and check out your own national debt clock. It ain't great viewing, guys. It ain't great viewing. And guys, be forensic with your search. Here at Urb'n Barz, I hope you like and enjoy what we're doing here. You know, it's not for all tastes, but guys, when you see the overarching picture, I think you'll understand. So if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, guys, please subscribe to Urb'n Barz. And guys, have a great weekend, have a great evening, whatever you get up to. Look after yourselves, look after each other, but make certain you come back to the next Urb'n Barz reaction.